The Giants did what now? Yeah. I don't think this has ever happened before, but all 5 playoff games I predicted so far, I got right. I mean, I figured at least one of them was going to be wrong. And as long as it wasn't the Bills losing, I didn't care. But I got all 5 of them right. This has never happened before. So before I talk about all that, as well as tonight's game, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. I gotta be honest. Like, I think I came down with a bit of a stomach bug. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty, but let's just say I probably lost like a few pounds. Just saying. And it was at random too. Like, I woke up from my nap yesterday, because I took a nap yesterday, and I was feeling kind of off. Not nauseous or woozy, but off. Like physically I felt fine, just something going on my insides. That's what was bad. But, you know, take that aside, you have my high, which is like everything else. You know, for those of you wondering, I finally got my turkey dinner, which is great. It's because of the stomach bug I had. I actually wound up eating a bit less than I normally do. Like, which was kind of shocking, actually. I mean, again, I feel fine. Just, you know, stomach problems, I guess. I don't know. It's complicated, but the food was great. I was with my family. You know, we had my grandparents, my brother, my sister-in-law, my nephews. My sister-in-law's parents came as well. There was a lot of food. My mom made a double batch of her stuffing. That was pretty awesome. For those of you who don't know, I've said this many times, I've gone on record saying my mom's stuffing is probably the best thing she makes. And just like before, it's still good. Let's see. We had a few hors d'oeuvres. We had like one of those meat, cheese, and grape boards from Wegmans. My mom got this garlic cheese spread, also from Wegmans. It was a bowl of mixed nuts. But my sister-in-law, she brought her chicken wing dip. There are 2 people I know who make the best chicken wing dip, and my sister-in-law is one of them. The other, unfortunately, I've never had before because they moved out of the area before I ever had a chance to try it. Someday, though. You know who you are. Okay, let's see. You know, we had turkey, we had stuffing, mashed potatoes, butternut squash, peas, we had peas, salad for leafy greens, and for dessert, you know, it's funny. I'm a fan of the Golden Girls, and I keep forgetting how much I actually like cheesecake. It's like I have to turn in my Golden Girls fan card, you know? For the record, again, I'm straight. Seriously, the Golden Girls are like one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time. Like, yeah, I know it's iconic for people of the LGBTQIA community, but like, dude, everyone loves the Golden Girls. Heck, there's times where, like, Sundays up at Cuca Lake, the Golden Girls will be on, and we'll all just watch because it's really that good of a show. Maybe someday I'll probably do, well, let's be honest, for me to actually do an entire video on the Golden Girls, I would need to, well, anyone know how many episodes of the Golden Girls there are? Anyway, I haven't even gotten to my act of kindness yet, have I? Well, my act of kindness is pretty simple because my mom was taking my nephew, because my twin nephew decided to stay longer. My brother and his wife had to take the youngest home for his bedtime. So my mom took the twins home my father took my grandparents home, which left up for me to clean up the house a little bit while they were gone. So I did. You know, got rid of any plates and bowls and silverware that you can put in the dishwasher. That was really about all I could do. They were like, yeah, I'll let my mom store away the food. Yeah, there's a lot of food left. Which is great for me because, you know, leftovers night. No. But a thought just occurred to me, but I couldn't do it. See, full disclosure, if you're a Friends fan, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. But I've never made a moist maker before. And the thought just occurred to me that I probably could. But the problem is there's no cranberry sauce. You gotta have cranberry sauce. It's a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich, and there was no cranberry. I mean, don't get me wrong, I never really eat cranberry. Oh, my mom makes a really good cranberry jello dish thing. That's awesome. But my mom didn't make it, so I can't make the moist maker. Someday. Soon. I hope. Let's see. Yeah, that's wow. It normally doesn't take me half the video to do that part. Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Well, what can I say? Monday was a pretty good day. So I gotta talk about yesterday's games because absolutely they were great. Although, Buffalo, listen, I got you guys winning it all. And yes, it's great you got the win, but that looked ugly. And then yes, I know it was a divisional game. And of course, you know, divisional games are always harder than normal. But come on, guys. You know you could have put that game away much earlier than what you did. Like, yeah, I'm conflicted because if Buffalo makes those mistakes against Cincinnati, Cincinnati's going to win. And as much as I love me some Joe Burrow. But I have the Bills winning it all. It's time. And the only way that's going to happen is if the Bills need to clean up their mistakes. For sure. Although I can say this. If the Bills pay attention to the Bengals-Ravens game last night, they can beat the Bengals. Because think about it. The Ravens did not have Lamar Jackson. And it was like tied 17-all by halftime. And the final score was 24-17. So, there's a way to beat the Bengals. And if the Bills capitalize on that, they can win. Especially at home. Although, with that being said, Bills fans, you gotta make it loud. Like, granted, I live in the city of Elmira. I should be hearing your screams all the way from Buffalo. Okay? Like, straight up. You better make it, like, loud and crazy. Because, I mean, I hold no reservation that Kansas City is going to be a difficult game for whoever has to play them. But if it's Buffalo, like, you guys got to make it loud. Okay, I think it's about time I talked about it. The Giants won. The New York Football Giants. Well, here's the thing. Last time the Vikings and the Giants played against each other, the Vikings won, but the Giants made it really close. Like, give credit where credit's due. The Giants really pulled through with this one. Absolutely. For the record, yes, I know I'm a Cowboys fan, but straight up, for the life of me, can't really find myself absolutely abhorring the Giants. I can't. Although, this is going to sound so silly, but my grandma is convinced that I look like Eli Manning. And that's why she likes the Giants. And because I have to be a good little boy, and I love my grandma, I have no choice but to comply. Although my grandma has gone on record saying after they got rid of Eli, she doesn't like the Giants anymore. But, I mean, I also really can't hate the Giants because, I mean, they beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice. Like, they got mad respect from me, man. Although I do have to also point out that one of those Super Bowls really came down to the fact that Tony Romo decided to go to Cancun with his receiving corps instead of preparing for the playoffs. I mean, it's hard to beat a Team 3. Oh, I just had a great idea. So, officially, the Giants can only play the Eagles. And the Eagles have beaten the Giants twice. I just said it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row in the same season. I'm not going to go so far as to say that the Eagles are going to straight up lose. But we're going to be in for something pretty special in the coming days. I can definitely assure you of that. Because if the Giants played like they did against the Vikings, they can beat the Eagles. I mean, again, Daniel Jones has to go from Danny Dimes to Danny Diamonds. Okay? Not to mention Saquon. Listen, I mean, to be honest, Saquon's injury history hasn't really done him any justice. This is easily his best season. It's not even close. Saquon has to be like, you know what? That has to be a game between Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. You have a game like that, the Giants can win. However, if it's, Jalen Hurts versus Daniel Jones, the Eagles are going to win. So, it's going to largely boil down to coaching and who really wants it more. Although, I can tell you one team who's probably not going to want it more, period, and that's my Dallas Cowboys. Listen, I've been hurt by the Cowboys so much, I want to say I'm completely numb to it, yet somehow every time they lose, they find a way to truly infuriate me. Not just me, but a lot of other smart Dallas Cowboys fans. And yeah, I've beaten this dead horse like a lot of other Cowboys fans have, but Jerry Jones has to go. He does. No two ways around it. And the sad part is, I've seen Jerry Jones in interviews, and him, that one, season opener that he did with Post Malone, who's also a Cowboys fan, one of the dopest things I've ever seen. But, Jerry, it's time. And if we lose tonight, which I'm almost certain is going to be the case, a lot of people, Mike McCarthy is going to get fired. If we lose tonight, Mike McCarthy is going to get fired. A lot of people are really going to start questioning Jerry Jones again, even though he's going to find a way to talk himself out of it. And then there's the thing with Dak. Listen, yes, I'm very well aware that Dak is a turnover machine. Yes, I'm very well aware that a lot of games that were either close or we lost were because Dak made a very crucial error. But here's the thing. My teen years were filled with a lot of disappointment and heartbreak from Tony Romo. Dak Prescott is a breath of fresh air compared to that. So, even though a lot of people are probably going to comment of how not great Dak is, personally, I think he is great. And Skip Bayless actually mentioned this stat a while ago. We're 0-7 against Tom Brady. if anyone could break that streak, I think Dak could. I mean, right now, seriously, Tony Romo was so disappointing. He only had 2 playoff wins in however many years he was there. At least Dak, well, at the moment, Dak is 1-3. But I'll give him this. I like his odds of doing better and winning another playoff game than I ever did Romo. And for Dak Prescott to beat Tom Brady in the playoffs, possibly ending Tom Brady's career tonight, man, that's going to go far for him. So this is a tough call for me because I am a Cowboys fan. However, the one person you do not bet against in sports is Tom Brady. However, the Buccaneers really haven't played with a great level of consistency. So you know what? I think it's time Tom Brady retired. I really think this is when it finally happens. And while I have no doubt it's going to happen after the Bucs lose at some point during these playoffs, I say rip the Band-Aid off now. I'm picking my Cowboys to win tonight. I know I'm probably going to regret this tomorrow. Do not be remotely surprised if I show up here angry tomorrow because the Cowboys lose. But you know what? That's on how I feel is on me. Right now, I think if anyone could finally beat Tom Brady in the playoffs from the Cowboys, Dak, I think it's your time to do it. It's about time you proved all the naysayers wrong. But only time will tell. And by time, I mean tonight. And we got a long way to go. So I hope you all liked this video. And if you did, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media. And as always, I am very humbled to make this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today. And hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always hear back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.